Hey Nathan, it's Wednesday, and today I'm sitting on the floor because I feel like it. 2 thumbs up for doing what you feel like. It's kind of looking a little blank up there. Just a sec. That's better. So today I want to tell you a story. So I wanted to tell you guys this story because it's the time of year where, you're supposed to be like spreading good cheer and just kind of being reminded of your love for humanity. And 2, with all the like politics and all the negative current events that are going on right now, I want to be focusing on positive stuff because that's what helps you get through life. You know how there's just a lot of hate being thrown around right now, and so I just want to tell this story of some freaking good holiday cheer, alright? So last night was the staff holiday party at Nathan's place of work, the Bottleneck. We didn't really get any footage there. I got a few pictures before my phone died. Check them out. This is our beautiful friend Kate. That's me. It's Kate. Look at us looking all cool in that red light. Pew! Anyway, so going to that party, we had to bring like an app or dessert, so I ran to the grocery store to Dylan's to get some Oreos real quick. And right before I left, Nathan decided to tell me this like story, some like bad news story that's really depressing or whatever. So I'm driving to Dylan's and I'm just like feeling really bummed out about just the state of the world. And I knew that I was feeling bummed out. I knew that I just looked like just the physical embodiment of like bleh. So I walk into Dylan's, my face is just literally like, and I knew it, but I was like, okay, I need to cheer myself up. When I'm walking over to get the Oreos, I like noticed that they're called winter Oreos, so I decided to make this funny joke on Snapchat, the epitome of places where you make funny jokes, about how like Oreos are doing like the same thing as Starbucks, they hate Christmas, whatever. Anyway, it cheered me up a little bit. So I'm walking up to the cashier, feeling a little bit better about myself, and I was gonna go through the self-checkout because like any American, I have like crippling social anxiety and I don't want to ever talk to strangers, but I also realized that since every other American also has crippling social anxiety and doesn't want to talk to strangers, everybody always fills up all of the stations at the self-checkout, and I didn't really feel like waiting, so I decided to go to the last available checkout lane, and there was like some guy, he'd only just bought one thing, so he was about to be through, and I was gonna be next. I'm walking up and he looks over at me, the guy purchasing like a book or something random, and he just like, I smile at him. And like he looks at me and he just like, he smiles and he beams and he starts laughing. He was just so happy that I smiled at him, and he looks at me holding the Oreos, and he's like, those Oreos are about to make you a lot happier. And even though the interaction was kind of weird, it warmed my heart to see me like make somebody's day so much by just smiling at them, just having some like what some people would just call common human decency. And then I was thinking about it. The dude kind of looked like this. He had kind of like, he was an older man, had like a beard and longer hair. Guys, I think I met Santa. Anyway, I wanted to tell you this story because I know it seems kind of, I don't know, silly and just like, okay, Rose, why are you telling us this really long story about when you smiled at a stranger? Just because when you go out in public, a lot of the times it's just really easy to breeze by people, just ignore the fact that they're like complex living beings with their own brains and their own stories to tell in their own minds. And, you can kind of wave people on, especially regarding their appearance. Now, this guy was just like an older dude, whatever. I probably could have just totally not even noticed him. But instead, I decided to smile at him. I wanted to make myself feel better because I was in a super grouchy mood. Oreos kind of made me feel better. Smiling at this guy and having that little interaction with him made me feel just like elated. I was like driving home, just being like, hell yeah, dude, fuck yeah, I made some guy laugh just from smiling. Like, I don't know. It's so hard to keep yourself motivated and to keep yourself happy when you hear about all these horrible things in the world. But just one little thing, just one little like act of human kindness towards another person, like from yourself, it can just like lift your spirits so much. And I don't know, maybe that's like the message of the season and happy holidays and Merry Christmas and all that stuff, but like, I don't know. Okay, I want you guys to go out and try it. Like, tell me a story. Tell me about, like, if you have ever just had, like, some random awesome interaction, like, totally meaningless, but just something that made you feel good with a stranger. Or, if you can't, nothing comes to mind, go out in public and just literally just, like, smile at a person, or, like, tell someone who you think wouldn't, like, hear this too often to, like, have a nice day. Because I think it really does make a difference in people's lives. And now more than ever, with all of the horrible things that are happening, at least that the media is reporting on, you know, I think we could all use it. I think we really could. I don't know. Anyway, I want to hear your stories down in the comments. And Nathan, we'll see you on Friday. Friday, yeah. Friday.